Your lesson essential question is, how do we use specific words in our writing to show text structure? So today you're going to be doing some writing, and in that writing you're going to use specific words showing text structure. And I'm going to be giving you some sentence frames to help you do that. So remember, text structure is how the key details are connected. So maybe they're connected through sequence. Maybe they're connected through cause and effect. We're also focusing again on those scientific texts. So texts that tell us about a scientific topic. We are using Jumping Joeys again today. You're going to be reading Jumping Joeys on your own to someone at home. But I do just want to review some of those key details that we pulled out yesterday. So we know that first the joey stays in its mother's pouch for 7 to 10 months, where it eats, stays warm, and grows. We know after that the joey spends time out of its mother's pouch and learns to find food. And we know in the end the joey leaves its mother's pouch for good and continues to grow. Today in your writing, you're going to be focusing specifically on one of these stages. So before we talk about our writing prompt, let's talk about this RAP rubric again. This is the rubric that I grade you on when you complete a writing assignment. There's 4 points that you can earn. And we follow the sequence of RAP. R means you restated the question. So the first thing you want to do is restate. If you restate the question, you get a point. The next thing you want to do is answer the question. So if you answer, you get a point. Then you want to prove your answer using at least 2 details from the text. That's your text evidence. So each detail that you use gets you a point. So that's how you get 4 points. If you're missing anything, that's how you lose points. So how do you prove your answer? These are just some good sentence starters for proving an answer. So you're going to say where it came from, where the information came from, because when you're proving your answer, you're allowed to take sentences straight from the text as long as you cite them. So these are just some good sentence starters. You might have other ones that you like to use, but you might say, on page 32, it said, or in paragraph 3, it said. You might say, I know because the author said, for example, based on the text, from what I read, I know that. So both of these things are included in your writing assignment today so that you can look at them again. Let's take a look at your writing assignment. Why is the stage of a joey coming out of his mom's pouch important to the joey's growth? Use text evidence to support your response. So we're focusing only on the stage of the joey coming out of his mom's pouch. And we're talking about why it's important. I gave you some sentence starters, so notice the first thing I did was I restated. The joey coming out of its mom's pouch is an important stage because this is where you'll answer. So I've restated for you. Now you need to answer the question. Then I took 2 sentence starters for text evidence. So I said, the author said, and I also said, for example. So this is where you're going to pull actual pieces from the text to show that that stage is important.